For the benefit of the bots, not for sale.
Hello and welcome to Bloke on the Range, and this is day one of Polinar Tactical's Lynx Brutality at the Lynx Pro Training Centre here in very sunny Slovenia. And we've just shot 5 absolutely awesome stages. First of all, I would like to thank everyone that's made it possible to be here. So first of all, Polinar, Lynx Pro Training Centre and all the sponsors, as well as the people who support Bloke on the Range financially, whether it's via Patreon, the History of Weapons and War app, or simply liking and subscribing. A bit of ad revenue never goes awry. So this year I've gone full Alpenflage because I am nearly Swiss. My citizenship application has been in principle accepted by the municipality. It's just got to go through the bureaucratic stuff to actually get accepted by the canton and the feds, but in principle that is just a question of waiting for that to happen. So I've brought a B&T KH9-SD, and KH9 is Carl's Hobby 9 SD Schalldämpfer, integrally silenced PCC, 9mm para, and my boring old Glock 17 Gen 5 with an optic, because why make life difficult on that front when you're already making it difficult with the PCC? So with the exception of one of the ranges here at Lynx, it's all relatively short range. I think the maximum, aside from on the left-hand bay, is about 50 meters. I have access to 50 meters and zeroed at 50 meters. I've been testing an awful lot of ammunition because I did not realize what an incredible can of worms integrally silenced shooting would be. But getting ammunition that would reliably cycle the gun with a cold can and would shoot accurately enough was tricky, to say the least. And I settled on Ruag SX Black Round as the least worst option. But anyway, we won't nerd out on that too much right now. Probably do that at the end of stage 2. So end of day 2. But anyway, let's do the stages. So stage 1 is down in the muddy pit, and it was a sort of tripwire minefield. And what we did was we started PCC only, well, rifle only. There were 6 targets out at somewhere around the 25-meter mark, fairly large targets. And from the start position, you engaged them each with 1 round. You removed and retained the magazine, and then you engaged the middle one as a bonus, at which point the rifle is deemed a stick. You let it hang, you grab 2 ammo cans, you go through the minefield. If you tripped one of the trip wires, it set off an alarm mine, a blank cartridge in a little holder. It went bang. You had to sit down, apply a tourniquet, and keep going. There were 3 tourniquets. If you used them all, then you were getting 60-second penalty per incidence of tripping a tripwire after that. And Calvin of Firepower United managed to trip a fair few, as did Giga, literally hoisted by his own petard there. You get to the middle position, you reload the rifle, you stand with both feet inside the tire. You do the same shooting sequence again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Retain the mag, 7 for the bonus. You get to the end, you put the ammo cans down in a marked area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, retain mag, 7, and then you repeat the whole lot. I did, in the middle position, forget to step into the tire first of all, so that first shot I fired there didn't count, and then I stepped in and engaged them all, and that was all good. No penalties.
Okay, shooter, are you ready? Stand by. Corner shot. Nice. Okay, be careful. You have to stand. Wait. You have to stand in the tire. Nice. Come on, Mike.
He does not have tourniquets on him. Oh,
Okay, go, 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 go. Come on. Nice, come on. You got this, come on. Okay, you
Nice.
can finish, download and show clear. You're clear, hammer down.
Oh, that was all right. Except the patchy flaps and
yeah. They forgot to give you the tourniquet, so it's a good thing you didn't hit
yeah,
any
good thing I
mines.
didn't need them. But oh, this is so much fun. This gun, I love it.
Nice.
Nice. Now that was actually a really cool stage because those tripwires really focus the mind, and as Calvin found out, there is another type of muzzle awareness that's not just the safety angles and where other people are, but whether your foresight is hooking onto these tripwires. So I found that was extremely interesting. It was sort of, I mean, the shooting challenge wasn't particularly hard, but it really focused the mind on the movement. So if you went really fast, there was a risk of hitting the tripwires that was quite substantial, and yeah, an awful lot of people hit them and had to tourniquet themselves. And people who knew how to tourniquet could get a tourniquet on in 10, 15, 20 seconds and move on. And it had to be done properly. You couldn't just do it loosely. It was checked at the end. You get extra penalties if it hadn't been done properly. But I think this relatively new phenomenon of penalties that don't just automatically get you 30 or 60 or whatever seconds, but can be partially remedied. And in this case, by applying the tourniquet correctly, which then complicated your life for the rest of the stage. But yeah, no, enjoyed that one. Stage 2 now was the one I had been fearing, because we knew that there would be a 150-meter shot through a port, a horizontal port. So what you do here is you started by a position where there was a tire one floor down that had a kettlebell in it. You went to a tube where your rifle had already been staged. You cocked the rifle, which I forgot initially. Got a click. You get one hit on a torso-sized plate at about 150 meters. So you've really got to know your holdovers, and if you are shooting a subsonic 9mm, you've really got to know your holdovers and the fact that you're going to have to aim off a lot the opposite of the direction if you tilted it. So most of the right-handers tilt left, so we had to aim right. I had to aim about 1 meter up and 3/4 of a meter right, and actually hit it with the first shot, which was shocking. I did not anticipate that I was going to manage to do that. Sorry, there's wind coming from here, so I'm just trying to shield the microphone as best I can. And the amount of time it takes the bullet to get there is almost a second. It takes almost half a second for the sound to get back, plus the RO has to react. And actually I'd hit it with first shot, I think, and I fired another shot by the time the RO had said anything. Now I was using the drum mag because I was fully anticipating having to just explore by fire, reconnaissance by fire, just find an aim point and bang, 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 because these group sizes on the integrally suppressed PCCs, and it's not just this one, it's the same on my Sterling. They don't increase linearly with distance. It gets worse and worse and worse and worse. It's not proportional. And I hadn't had an opportunity to test this ammo at 100 or 150 meters, so I was kind of hoping and praying a bit. And actually, in the end, it worked out all right, which was a good relief. And I'm glad I went to the lengths to seek out ammo that I was comfortable with and bring it out here. So anyway, once you've made your hit, you run down, you pick up the 24 kilo kettlebell. I believe we said it wrong at the time. It's actually 24, not 36. You carry it back up the stairs, and then you had to plop it over and have it land in the tyre. And if it didn't land in the tyre, there were penalties, although later they were allowing people to run back down and place it and come back up. And then you just repeat this, and that's a classic brutality stage setup where the task is relatively simple, but it's just physical. Just getting up those stairs is physical. I will put up on the screen how many hits I made. You had to go for the full 180 seconds with bonuses for hits on the target. So absolutely awesome stage.
Stand by. Hit. Go. Put on a second. Run. Like that. Go. Bring it back up. Come on. Over there, starting position. Over the bird, into the tire. Left. Jam. Right. Hit, run. Go, let's run. Go. On the rifle, come on. Hit! Run! Come on! Got 60 seconds! Run! Go! Come on! 20 seconds, you got this! Come on, one more hit! Let's go! On the rifle! You got this, Mike! Hit! Run! Go! Come on, give me one more! 30 seconds! Two of them!
Come on, one more.
Go! Push it! Come on, Mike! Got 10 seconds left! Go! Come on! Push my impact! You got this! Time! Excellent!
Sucks about the penalty for missing the tire on that last dump.
What? Oh, I got a jam on the first shot because I had my thumb got in the way of the cocking handle,
Oh.
and then clearing it in the low light was a pain. But I was hitting far better when I hit my first shot, I'm aiming about 1 meter up and 75 centimeters right. And to my great amazement, I was hitting, but that is, I think it's one of the most physical 3-minute brutality stages I've ever done.
I believe it.
Whoa, 36 kilo. Wow. Oh, that was cool. Oh, look at that, stoked. Awesome. Cheers.
So stage 3, rather than going down a fast rope this year, it was a zip line. This wasn't timed. This was a 150-second part-time stage, not the usual 180, probably due to the time it took to do the zip line and everything. So you had your rifle slung, your pistol empty. You would go down the zip line, they'd catch you, they'd unhook you, and then the time started when you crossed the threshold into the front. There were, at about 15 meters, there were these little tiny 5 centimeter, 2-inch plates to punish those who don't know or understand their holdovers, as it is for most people, depending on how they're zeroed, to hit them, nail them, safety on, leave the rifle down there, run back out, pick up this quite heavy dummy, put it on pallets, fold it up, run back, and then with the pistol you had a choice. You had a Texas Star with a Texas Star no shoot behind it, and a Polish plate rack with a no shoot Polish plate rack behind it. You had to choose whichever one you wanted to start on, shoot the red plate on the no shoot plate rack to get that spinning, shoot the black plates in front on the Texas Star or the Polish plate rack. Once that's all done, pistol down, run back out, get the dummy back off the pallets, laid out, go back in, shoot the other one with the pistol. And I managed to get through that in a fairly reasonable time without any, by sheer mercy, without any no shoots, because I did mash the trigger and miss a few times.
Oh, wow. Okay, free. Thanks. Now. Come on, man.
Let's go! Come on!
We'll figure this out.
I'm coming, Daddy! All right, come on, legs up. Both legs. Origami, okay, let's go! Red, target. Lock. Okay, pistol down, let's go! Go! Come on, Mike. Red. Two more. Last one. If you're finished, unload, show, clear. If clear, hammer down, holster.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Okay, it's finished.
Bit of missage going on, bit of trigger mashing, but didn't hit any no shoots. So 102.26, I'm quite happy with that. Actually, this thing's great fun.
That looked really cool.
That was so cool. Just pop, 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 pop.
And you had no trouble making the hits on that.
No, none whatsoever. Awesome stage. Cheers.
What I did there was I paid no attention to the no shoots. I just tried to not miss on the shoots, and I think that was the only way you could handle it. It was just too much. There was just too much going on otherwise. And it seemed to pay off for me. I got a bit lucky with the ones I missed. There wasn't a white plate behind getting hit. So that was amazingly cool, and the range crew there were incredibly efficient, and it just flowed nicely. Stage 4 was another rifle only stage. Again, 2 plates out, about 20-25 meters. Nothing hugely difficult on the shooting challenge front, but you had to start at the first position where they'd staged your magazine, load the rifle, 1 2 1 2, remove the mag, bonus shot on either of the plates, leave the rifle in the cart, retain the mag, go to a winch, wind the cart across to a marker, and then the RO would tell you go. Lots of that sort of movement. Go back to the cart, do the same thing, reload the rifle, 1 2 1 2, drop the mag, bonus shot, put it down, and ultimately you did that 4 times.
Okay, go, 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 go! Hit! Hit! Miss! Hit! Hit! Bonus shot! Hit!
Wah.
Okay, go, 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 go! Hit! 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 Bonus shot! Hit! Homestead, come on, go, 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 go! Okay! Hit! Hit! Miss! Hit! Hit! Bonus shot! Nice!
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you. It's so easy to get overconfident and miss. Particularly as it's swinging a bit and your head is going, it's like a spinner, but it's not. It's harder than it looks, and I'm glad I rested, because not making those bonuses is definitely a big penalty for a couple of seconds extra. Just make sure, and there's no clean brake on this trigger, which also helps hinders when you're throwing it up, because you've got a long press. And yeah, but no, it goes where it's pointing, goes where the dot is when it goes off.
What was interesting, and actually this comment applied to stage 3 as well, with the rifle component of that, which was there was an opportunity to brace the rifle, to rest it. So on stage 3 you had the table. I used it because it'll enable me to make more sure hits and go faster, and there's no loss of face or pride in not doing it. And on the live stream I had a discussion with Arjan about that, and yeah, a lot of people train standing up and then think that like bracing is or their brain in the heat of the moment thinks there's something wrong with bracing, and then there's a lot of missing and no shoots as a result, because there's no shoots all over the place. All the white paper targets are no shoots. So I was kneeling and bracing on the cart every time. I was still missing because you get a bit overconfident. The trigger on the KH9-SD, it doesn't have a clean break. It's quite long, and it's quite, I mean, it's clean, but it just goes, and it just goes bang at a certain point, and there's no clean break. You're just pulling it into thin air, as it were. So that does punish you if you get overconfident and rush. And the other weird thing is the because we're so used to shooting spinners, when they flap a bit, you've got this tendency to want to wait for them to be going a particular direction, but you just got to get that out of your head and just shoot the damn things. So that one was an awful lot of fun. And that moves us on now to stage 5, the last one of the day. This was pistol only, and this is a classic technical pistol shooting stage of the type that Giga loves. So you start in the middle, kettlebell between your feet. There are 10 medium-ish plates, plastic plates. Shoot them off freestyle. Grab the kettlebell, move either left or right, and then it's on the left side of the range it's left hand, on the right side of the range it's right hand only, and they're bigger plates. You've got to hold the kettlebell in the non-shooting hand at the time. So on the left of the range you're shooting with the left hand and holding the kettlebell in the right, and vice versa. And this sorted those who have good trigger control from those who don't. This was a pure pistol skills.
Did that break the scoring?
Hopefully.
No, he didn't call it. So I hit the no scoring border on the, but clearly didn't, unless we'll find out in the scores later. But I saw that and I was like, fuck, I've nicked it. Was that not in the scoring area?
Any penalties?
No. No, that's not.
No, didn't call it.
So if it is, maybe psychological damage to targets.
Well, no. Apart from a bit of mashing the trigger at points, that always happens. Technical pistol stages, they're all.
I love those. I find them challenging. I went quite quick, particularly on the freestyle ones because it was flowing. Because my dot goes on there and then press, and they go down. And then remember with the strong hand and the weak hand how much I have to hold off to compensate for the fact that my trigger control is not as good when doing that. So yeah, that was an awesome day. Thank you so much again to everyone who's made this possible. So including but not limited to Pearl & Tactical, Lynx Pro Training Centre, all the staff, the RO crews, the vendors, the sponsors, our patrons, people who subscribe to the History of Weapons and War app, and basically, thank you all so much for being with us. Chappie unfortunately couldn't make it this time, but yeah, hope you enjoyed just me. So, see you again sometime. Bye.